Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are tackling a question that can spark some real anxiety for job seekers. Okay, can Workday blacklist you? We're talking about that fear that if you apply for a job through Workday and things don't go well, you might be flagged or prevented from applying to another companies or to other companies, so to speak. It is a valid concern, so let's get to the bottom of it. Now, the right answer to whether Workday itself can blacklist you across different companies is no, it cannot. This is a really important decision. Okay, it cannot blacklist you. So think of Workday as a massive, software platform like an operating system. Each company that uses Workday buys their own instance or version of that software. It is their private database, completely separate from other companies using Workday. So you need to understand that, right? So what happens to your application at company A has no bearing on your application at company B, even if both use Workday. Okay? So what can happen on the company's control? Now let's talk about that. Now, why Workday itself doesn't share data between companies to blacklist you, here is what can happen within a single company's Workday system or through traditional hiring practices. Okay, the first thing is internal do not hire flags. Internal do not hire flags. An individual company within their own Workday system can flag a candidate as do not rehire. Okay, they can flag a candidate as do not rehire or ineligible for rehire. This would prevent you from applying to other roles at that specific company in the future. So this isn't Workday doing it, it is a company's internal decision. So you need to get that right. So it is the company's internal decision recorded in their own instance of Workday. So it is like a restaurant deciding not to serve a particular customer again. That decision is for their restaurant only, not every restaurant in the city. They get it, all right. So another thing that can happen is automated disqualifications. Work-based applicant tracking system, which companies configure, can automatically disqualify candidates based on pre-screening questions. So, for example, if a job requires a specific certification and you answer no to having it, the system might automatically move you to a not qualified status. All right, this isn't blacklisting in the negative sense, but rather a screening mechanism. Or if you're getting it, then another thing is reference checks and background checks. A company might share negative feedback with other employers if they are conducting reference checks and you've given permission for that. So this is part of the traditional hiring process, not a Workday feature. All right. So Workday's job is to provide the tools for companies to manage their hiring process. How each company uses those tools and what internal policies they implement is up to them within legal bounds. Okay. So to retreat, you don't need to fear a global Workday blacklist. Each company's Workday instance is essential or is essentially isolated. Your personal data privacy is a huge focus for Workday as a software provider, and they comply with various data protection regulations. Okay, so the best approach as a job seeker is always to be honest, professional, I understand that individual companies make their own hiring decisions. A rejection from one company using Workday doesn't mean your chances are run with another. Keep applying. If this gave you some peace of mind, hit that like button, subscribe for more software insights, and let me know in the comments what's your biggest concern when applying for jobs online. See you in the next one.